Okay, so look, everybody's favorite space alien slash psychic, Reverend Donna Serafina, put out a video about a month ago, and I had not paid attention to it, but now I watched it. Oh my goodness, honey, Donna Serafina has all of the tea. This is what she said. Number one, it did not make sense to me that Lori out of the blue was like, yeah, I just hooked up with this potato looking dude and I'm gonna kill my kids and go on and have a new life. Turns out she didn't want those kids to start with. I mean, she had a 10-year-old and an adult son, and her husband, Charles, was like, you know what we should do? We should adopt a baby. And she was like, I'm sorry, what now? I just got my life back. I'm getting some free time. I'm not trying to start over. He was like, yeah, we're going to adopt this baby. So he got her a real pretty house and rented it for her and was like, yeah, now you take care of the kid while he was gone most of the time. And I was like, okay, that seems unfair. But you know, she was trying to be a good LDS wife. So she was doing that. And apparently at church, she was like, this is my new adopted son. But in the privacy of her own home, over a nice glass of malto meal or whatever our LDS friends drink, probably not wine, but who knows. Anyway, she was referring to JJ as Charles's nephew's drug addict baby. Shade. How you throw shade at a baby? Plus, she could have given that baby back to Kay and them and just gone and lived off her own dime. Oh, I forgot. He made a lot of money and she didn't have no dimes. So she stayed in the nice big house that he rented for her and took care of the baby. And then she got more and more and more depressed. And that is when she started reading those crazy ass Daybell books. That's when her mind sort of just like left her. This is all according to Donna Serafina. This is not from me. I'm just telling you what I heard. So anyway, some time goes on, the marriage gets rocky, and she's like, I'm sick of this kid. He's growing up. He has autism. He has tantrums. He's hard to deal with. I've had enough. So she gave JJ back to Charles, and he was like, what you want me to do with this toddler or this young child, whatever. So he took JJ and moved to Texas for a couple of years, but he travels 5 days a week, and childcare is not cheap. Plus, Lori was his wife, and he still had to pay for everything. So he was like, listen, come on back from Hawaii, because, you know, she flees to Hawaii every time a stick breaks. She had gone to Hawaii. But he was like, if you come back to Hawaii, I will rent you a big, gorgeous house, but you got to take care of the kid. And she was like, I do like big, gorgeous houses. So, okay. So she came back and she was taking care of the kid. But by then she was like all the Ned Schneider nonsense. Like, my potato boyfriend, Chad, told me that you're not really my husband anymore. You were some dude named Ned Schneider. Charles Vallow was actually dead. So I'm going to feel real comfortable just going on and killing you and getting your insurance money and going on with my life. Well, joke was on her because she killed him and the $1 million insurance money, he sent that back to his sister. But you know, by then, Lori was collecting the SSI money from the government for having a disabled child. So she was like, well, listen, I'm going to keep getting this sweet, sweet SSI money from the government and the money that I get from Tylee because her father is dead. I suspect that she killed Joe Ryan as well, but you ain't heard that from me. So she kills off the kids. She goes off to live with Mr. Potato Head, what she thought was going to be happily ever after and be the queen of the zombies and queen of the crazy people up there in the camps when Jesus comes back. You know, Jesus was not going to be looking for her when he came back. He wasn't going to be like, okay, I'm here, Chad, Lord. He wasn't going to stop by your tent. Also, if it is like the second coming or the resurrection or whatever was supposed to happen, why we got to live in tents? Couldn't we live in like a nice resort? I mean, yes, the world gets destroyed or whatever. But if everything gets destroyed, you couldn't reserve just one nice hotel with room service for your followers? This plan never would have captured me. I mean, honestly, I couldn't have been a part of their religion. The other thing that Reverend Donna Serafina said that I had not considered, and that is that when Lori divorced Joe Ryan, Joe was required to still pay for all of the health insurance for Tylee. Okay, fine. That's pretty much standard. That's her dad. It's suspected that Lori had Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Now, if you watch Law and Order or any of these other delightful crime shows, you know exactly what that is. That is when you make your child sick so that you get all the sympathy. And so Tylee was a little bit small for her age, a little bit underdeveloped. Dogs! But she spent a lot of time in the hospital with Joe Ryan paying the bills. Doesn't that kind of add up, though? Like, you make one child sick to get money and sympathy. You kill the other child. You kill both the kids, and then you just collect all the money. That tracks. Okay, so turns out she's more evil than we thought. Although I didn't think it was possible for her to be more evil than we thought, but turns out she was. Okay, my dogs are now going nuts. I gotta run. I will talk to you later. Bye.